College of Urdaneta. We are here to discuss to you the materials and methods that we are going to use in our capstone project entitled Miscanthus Sinensis and Ladyfingers as pinboard making.
The materials for using maiden grass and ladyfingers in pinboard making are going to be discussed in this section. It covers the steps involved in creating this project and identifying the proper propositions for a functional pinboard. There were 3 mixtures that we investigated with different proportions that we made to achieve a functional pinboard.
In this part, we're going to talk about the gathering of materials. In pinboard making, 6 materials are considered, namely water, a substance composed of the chemical element hydrogen and oxygen and existing in gaseous, liquid, and solid state. It is one of the most plentiful and essential of compounds. Tasteless and odorless liquid at room temperature, it has the important ability to dissolve many other substances.
Cornstarch is a common ingredient made from the starchy portion of corn kernels known as the endosperm. It is used as a thickening agent for gravies, marinades, sauces, soups, and casseroles. Though most people think cornstarch is reserved for cooking, it's quite useful outside the kitchen.
Finger is a flowering plant in the Manu family, related to cotton and hibiscus. It is valued for its edible green seeds pods. Okra is a type of green vegetable, long finger-like, having a small tip at the tapering end. Its head shows a bulge lighter green in shade, which is often removed as inedible portion. The cross-section cut okra shows white-colored round seeds spread entirely inside the vegetable.
Miscanthus sinensis, a popular garden ornamental for more than a century, and is now found in gardens in many warm temperate areas of the world. Is a robust perennial plant that can reach up to 3 meters to 10 feet in height. It is usually found in large clumps. It consists of long arching branches and leaves that spread or droop. The leaves can up to a meter 3 feet long and 25 millimeter 1 inch wide.
Paper molding frame. A decal is a removable wooden frame or fence placed into a mold to keep the paper pulp slurry within the bounds of the wire facing on the mold and to control the size of the sheets produced. The mold and decal is dipped into a vat of water and pulp that has been beat. The pulp is quickly scooped out of the vat and the mold and decal is shaken as excess water is drained off. The decal is then removed, then newly formed sheets is couched onto felt. Fiber that has been beat longer generally requires more time to drain. If the paper slurry gets under, or if long fiber settles on the top of the decal, it will cause a more irregular edge. Blender is an electrical kitchen appliance used for mixing liquids and soft foods together or turning fruits and vegetables into liquids.
And for the methods of doing our capstone projects, here are they.
Cutting. This is where the dry maiden grass and ladyfinger is cut into small pieces to make the process much easier.
Boiling. This is where the cut dry maiden grass and ladyfinger will be boiled with cornstarch in 15 minutes, and stir it to avoid clot, this process making them more edible.
Blending. This is where the bulb, maidengrass, and ladyfinger will be blended to make a vat of palm.
Filtration. This is where the pulp of maidengrass and ladyfinger will be filtered using any strainer that has a small hole to be ready for molding.
Molding. This is where the filtered maidengrass and ladyfinger will be placed onto the mold to form a figure of the paper. Use a sponge to remove the excess water. Dip it carefully because it is fragile.
Remove the top decal mold and place a window screen on top. The black border around my screen is duct tape to prevent the sharp edges from poking me. Take a sponge and soak up as much water as you can. This will cause the paper to stick to the top screen, and that's okay.
Drying. The molders containing the pulp of maidengrass and ladyfingers will be placed under the sun for drying. The dried pulp of maidengrass and ladyfinger will be removed from the mold and placed on the wall.